Okay, so I think this is an issue. In this particular example, as you can see, I'm in the middle of chaining some kills, and I snapped to my last target with my cursor more or less right on top of him because I kind of knew where he was anyway. I can't find him. I just stare at him, and I'm not shooting because I can't find him. And it takes so long for me to find him, in fact, that I panic and I press the Q button, the spotting key, and then I see the icon on top of his head and I start shooting at him. But I just can't find him, and I think it's the damn uniforms in this on this particular map. The uniforms blend in way too much with some of the paintings, like as you can see in this example, or just the overall color composition, or just the mess of colors in a lot of the different areas. Just like a lot of like little crap everywhere. It feels like every frame of the game is like a different page of Where's Waldo, and it's just not a very good experience. And yeah, I don't know, just not a big fan of it. Maybe it's like a tint they have on the map, or it's just the way they painted the damn place. It's not great. And before you try and say, oh, maybe it was just this once, or you just kind of screwed up here. Yeah, maybe I did screw up here. Certainly there's that. I was playing it late at night, and I'm not really in tip top shape anymore, I guess, whatever. But it happened a lot when I was playing this. Whenever I was playing this map, just the really really bland and kind of like uniform sucking. What is this color scheme? Just really really noticeable, and it's just not great. And everything else of the map, and I haven't really made up my mind on it. But what I can say for sure is the way it's been painted. It sucks. I don't think it's that great. And I think maybe it might be something they could tweak or look into. It's probably too much work for them to bother, but I don't know. Just give us different uniforms then, at least, But it's just something with this map. It's really hard to find targets, and just to give you an idea, I used to play competitive. The last extensive stretch of competitive I played was actually in CCS, where they don't use spotting. And sure, it wasn't ESL 5s, but I was playing in the top bracket. And we did okay, and I think I did okay personally too, at least enough to say that I would not have frozen on the target like this for this long if it on any other map or any other game really. I think there's something wrong with this map. Okay, so this is a second thing that I thought was really portrayed well in this video. I think this is awful. And in case you don't know what I'm referring to the giant white blob at the tip of my gun, above my iron sights, and completely obscuring my target that I'm trying to shoot at. This is a shooter, and I understand graphics and immersion is nice, but I don't think it should affect gameplay like this. And sure, it's for a brief moment, but it is plenty long enough for you to lose your target and have to try and find it again, or just straight up fall behind so much that you either die right then and there, or eventually die before you can kill him because you were shooting at nothing because you couldn't see him. And the movement is such a big part of this game, with hip fire being so great, which means everyone's just dashing back and forth and sideways at full speed, or the glide mechanics with the jump mechanics, and it's not great. And then of course the god rays that blind you at random at the worst places. To be able to see what you're shooting at, I think would be nice, instead of having this kind of crap happen to you at random on almost just about any gun. Yeah.